works on the railway. In 1842, from Hartlepool I moved to Crewe. Found myself a job to do, working on the railway.
Hello, everybody. That was good, wasn't it? See, you thought it was Pete coming on, didn't you? You thought Pete was coming on. Well, Pete is on because he's here. There he is with the rest of the crew.
Pete here.
Evening, everyone.
We're trying something new. Well, we didn't try something new.
What are you playing about?
I had to play with a new button.
Here, Terry.
You didn't get my introduction today. Yes, Peter.
I heard a rumor you're actually going to finish something today.
Well, it may have been a rumor.
It was a rumor.
May have been a rumor.
Never going to happen.
We're going to attempt to finish it today, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. And if we don't, we'll see you next week. Oh, I might not be here next week.
Yeah. You're here next week, Terry. You're here for November now, mate.
No, I've got other things on.
No, you haven't.
I'm not here next week.
Oh, you're not here next week? Well, I say if Joe can't be here, I can't be here.
Oh, you'll be here.
Well, I have to go to bed early because I'm getting on a ferry in the morning. I've got 5 hours.
So yeah, next week you'll be here, nearly.
Never mind. Get rid of them. Get out. Get out of my house. Get out. Right. Good evening, everybody. And yes, we are continuing. We're finishing.
When are you coming over, mate?
We're finishing this
next week
piece.
Because that bench
You've all
needs
seen
tidying.
this piece, haven't you?
That bench needs taking on, so it does, right enough.
You've all seen this piece. So I'm now aiming for.
We're actually sick looking at it.
Shut your mouth, you. We're actually aiming for a nice little lid here now. A nice little lid. I'm just going to mark where that nice little lid's got.
To be honest with you, I'm totally lost with this.
Okay, good.
Totally lost with this.
So I'm just going to mark this. I don't want to be any less than that, you see.
No, I know what it is.
Continuation of the last 6 months worth of turning where Terry's made a pot with some sticks in it.
Hey, no, you're not telling it because most people don't know what it is because they can't work it out.
You can't stick for it last time you were on.
Hey, right. I just want to bring this down to size now. While I do that, Josephine will read the chat out.
Oh, I can't believe he got off with that.
Because
Joe, you read the chat. Oh, that's
I've delegated her, right?
Yeah, it looks like
I've lost
me
thing now.
Right, can I start then, Terry? Yeah?
You can start now, yeah. Do what you like now, Joe.
Good evening and welcome, everybody. And in the chat we have Norman Greenwell, Terry Bartlett, Paul Novel Hunter, Mike Ilminster, Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks, Doug Bennett, Haley Wooden Bill, Grandma Roof Tube, Mark Bailey,
I'll just
Rob
bring that down.
Kingsborough Braces UK, Mark at Turner Game Crafts.
I've got a new texturing tool to show everybody later on.
Oh God, another new
Albert
tool.
Dawson.
Yeah.
Colin at Turnlinks. G. Parr. Vinnie Charlton.
Which is quite good, actually.
Ian Wallace.
And
Roger Kent. Paul Finley, Woodturning at Home.
get the right size Terry fine, wouldn't it?
Johnny's Lives Crafts.
That's it. Lovely job.
That's
lovely old job.
For me. Johnny's Live Crafts. Review Woodshed, Andrew.
Aye.
Old Man River Wood Turner. That's Dale, isn't it?
That's Dale. Evening, Dale.
I say that every time, but I just have to make sure. Andy the Valley Wood Turner. Michelle Oosby. Helen
Michelle's mine, is she?
Jenkins.
Oh my God.
She doesn't like that way for some reason.
She is.
Turn up a bit.
She need to keep an eye on you, Brian.
Yeah,
That's what it is,
I
man.
think
That's
so.
what it is.
He's keeping an eye on.
You're right. I
Mike
do.
dances with aardvarks. Malcolm Douglas. And we're down to the bottom. I don't think I've ridden.
Yeah.
I've said 56 people, but there's supposed to be 56 people in the chat.
I've only got 31 of mine.
556. Welcome
I've
along,
got
everybody.
56.
What's going on
Yeah.
here?
Welcome here, boy, everybody. Thank you for
Right.
coming in.
Yeah.
Press that live button again, see what happens.
I don't even know what the live button is.
Here, Terry. Terry.
Yes, Brian.
Here, Terry. Did you know you've got 781 subscribers now?
How many?
781.
What are they doing?
I don't know. People are subscribing to your channel. Are they all mad?
Oh,
That's what Brian
absolutely
was thinking what
outrageous.
they're doing.
Outrageous. That is outrageous. Let me just see what that looks like when it's sanded up a minute. Just give it a
Gonna
quick,
have to start
sound.
thinking about a giveaway soon.
They're all bonkers.
We've got
I just
Cass
wandered
Yes,
off
yes.
to
Peterson in.
Paul Finley's channel to see if he had his live
LinkedIn?
tomorrow night up,
Oh,
and he hasn't.
honest.
So I'm
Okay.
not going to do it.
No, well,
As
you
well
can't
as
do that.
Kirsten, we've got Lucy, Sue Potato, Bundy Ruin
Hello,
as
Lucy.
well.
Ah, it's my friend
Welcome to
Lucy
you
of
both.
the. I've got a new tool as well, Terry.
You have?
Excuse me.
Well, I'll show you
Rob-
mine, and you can
Rob
show me
sent-
yours.
Rob sent me a new tool.
New texturing tool.
It arrived today, Rob. New texturing tool, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a new texturing tool.
I also have a new texturing tool.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
22 grit.
Strip
We're going
Strip
to
of asphalt.
try that in a minute. 22 grit.
24
paper.
grit.
No, 22.
Mine's
Says on the
24
back.
says in the back. Look.
22. There you go.
I'll have to go out and see. I thought it was 24.
22.
Shows you much
That's all right,
attention.
Brian.
I put.
You need your eyes tested as well as your hearing. Don't worry. No
What?
problem.
Sorry? Did you say
Hey,
something?
over? No, nothing to do with you.
What?
Something to do with
That's all right.
Specsavers, mate.
Oh, Specsavers, right, okay.
Right, so I'm going to form a little lid here. What I'm going to do, I think, is part
I
this
didn't,
most
I
of the
didn't
way
miss
off.
that. I didn't miss that picture you sent out today.
He said, Rob says PS22 is product name.
Ah,
Alright.
PS22 is a
So
product.
what is it then? 24 grit or 4 grit? Or
24
what?
grit, yeah.
Who was right,
Right.
Terry? Who was right, Terry?
Yeah, you
Terry,
won't get into
who
that.
was right? Was I right?
I was
Oh,
right. It says 20. I didn't say that. I said it says 22 on it.
No, you said 22 grit.
It got to be
I
22
said
grit. It says
24 grit.
22.
Don't try and back out of it now yet.
I don't want that to.
Was it?
Actually, right, that's all right.
Oh
Whatever
my
it-
goodness.
It looks rougher than the average road surface.
It does.
And I turned a stick earlier on and divided it into 3 parts. One part was straight off the skew. One part was well, the whole thing was turned with a skew. One bit was left with a skew. One bit was sanded up to 400. And the other bit, I just touched the 24 grit to it, and I've got at least a half a mil deep scratches in it.
Lovely.
And I was just
That's
touching it.
That's okay. Mine's just going on an angle grinder next week.
Harvey Klein has joined us.
You won't need an
Good
angle
evening,
grinder
Harvey.
without, will you?
Even Harvey.
Well, we'll see what effect we can get with an angle grinder because that's what's happening.
Cool.
Right. Right.
I had to order a special backing pad for it today.
Get a bit of shape in this.
I didn't have a
Terrible stuff.
115 mil one, but it's ordered. We're talking about order that. I've ordered
Oh,
some
where did you
sandpaper
get
as
that
well.
from? Was it Amazon?
Oh, why?
I bet you're
That
keeping
was,
them in
that was a note for
employment.
William there. I've ordered some sandpaper.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, I've got to watch the thickness here, but I just make sure it's right.
I don't make a mess of it now, for goodness sake.
Yeah, that's right. I've got alternatives if I do make a mess of it, but
I couldn't go
hope I don't make
through
a
that
mess
all
of it.
again. Couldn't sit through all
Once
this
is
again.
enough, do you think?
What's this? Old Man Rover says, or Dale says, I get lots of views, but very few subscribers. Do you just do videos, Dale? Yeah. Or do you do live as well?
No, I think he does videos.
It's usually,
Yeah, videos.
it's usually videos that get the subscribers. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's what it's like with William.
I don't do
isn't it?
videos, or very rarely,
Oh, we know.
You've
and I
only
don't
ever
get
done
many
one, I believe.
subscribers.
I've done 1 or 2.
I had a comment on one of my videos the other day. Very cheeky brat, some cheeky brat, who said that my accent is not suitable for videos, and you shouldn't be doing them.
Who said that?
That's what he said. I
I
thought you
don't believe it.
I thought you said. I said you're cheeky. So I replied, you need to listen quicker. That's what I said.
Who are you talking to? Do we know his name? Her name?
Well, I
William.
could find out. I could find out.
Yeah, William.
Yeah, brilliant.
That was William. Yeah. It was William. That's a cheeky bollocks, Kenny. It was.
Yeah, I've gotten a few of those comments as well.
Yeah.
Right, I think I'm going to leave that at that
I
for a
couldn't get
minute.
over it. That was on
Yeah,
my. You remember
yeah, don't know what you're saying, mate. Could you slow down a bit?
you remember the video I did on the garbage?
Yes, yes.
On that comment on that video. I don't know.
Robert Kingsborough just said, "Can someone translate what Brian just said?"
Shut up,
Asking for
Rob.
a friend.
Shut up, Rob.
It's the Google Translate, Rob.
Yeah, I got an envelope from Rob today. I was disappointed there was no pencil on it.
Didn't he
Oh,
send you a
no.
pencil?
No, he did not. The miserable.
Oh, I
git.
got loads of them.
Yeah, you had to be there to get a pencil.
Oh,
Yeah. You got to be there to get a pencil.
that's
Well, I
not the
didn't get a
problem.
pencil and I was there.
Ah, well, see, you could have given me your pencil.
I didn't have a pencil.
Ah, see, you should have got one. Should have made a point and go and get a pencil because you knew I wasn't going to be there.
That might be all right. Right, let's cut that off.
I know some people.
I was
just,
there 3 times and
You still didn't get a pencil.
I still didn't get a pencil.
Shocking. I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be an ongoing saga.
Yeah. Colin says he does videos as well. He said
Really?
he has, some of them are
Yes.
800 plus views,
Well,
but he
that
only has
white card,
56 subscribers.
Eh?
Got that bit of white card.
Yeah, so we can see.
Oh, yeah. Did a white card. Yeah, forgot that.
It didn't need about white card. He's got a fancy thing to sit over his handle.
Yeah, that's
See?
the one.
Like that.
Yeah,
like that.
just like that.
That's
Just
it.
that. We can just about see.
Well suggested, Pete.
What's your channel name, Colin?
I want a little bit more in case I need a bit more.
What's
So.
Colin said?
He says he does videos, but he only has 56 subscribers.
Oh, Dale,
wow.
you mean?
No, Colin. Colin at Turn Links.
Oh, Colin,
Cherry's
done
friend,
links.
Colin.
Well, we can
Right.
soon
Oh, this
fix
is
some of
linking.
that. We'll soon,
Let's get
we'll
my
soon fix that.
knife out. I'll do that, I think.
So this
Use
is
my
a link to
knife.
Colin's channel.
Oh, you got it? Oh,
Yeah.
that was quick.
That was quick, Pete. Good man.
What's this Michelle used to be saying? I'm always busy looking after Brian. Yeah, right.
That's different from what I've heard.
That'll be a first.
I've subscribed to Colin.
Rob says, I'm at a 3-day meeting at the head office this week. I will steal one for you, Brian.
Can
3
you get me
days.
another one to go with the 6 I've got?
You be
oh.
quiet, you. I'm talking to Rob. 3-day meeting in Kingsport head office, Rob. You'll be demented by the time you come out.
Yeah, you won't like that. Right, let's get rid of that
We'll be
piece
talking
for
Your
about
now.
brain will be
pencils.
pickled.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh, Donald, where did you put Colin
Ruth
Smith?
and
Oh, that's-
Michelle are ganging up, guys. You got to be
Are
careful.
they?
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not-
watch
I
out.
knew
They're a
that.
pair, they are.
I knew that.
Watch out, they get together, that'll be it.
I'm already subscribed to Colin. I mean, hold on, guys. Why is nobody
I'm
subscribed to
subscribed
Colin
now.
at Turn Links? I mean, catch a grip, guys. This
Oh, you
guy's a
liked him.
genius.
I
Nobody
was
likes him.
subscribed and,
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm
That's not-
subscribed to him, I know that.
That's not fair to him.
And
Well, see the
Grandma
stuff he does
Roottuber
on,
says they are very needy, Michelle, aren't they?
Very needy.
you have to have a
Like
look at
it.
the stuff that Colin turns on that Rose Engine.
He turns
job
some
he
beautiful
has.
stuff.
Unbelievable stuff.
Yeah.
It's like watching a spirograph. That's what it's
I
like.
thought he had thousands of subscribers. I didn't know he had very few.
78.
82
I am
subscribers now.
subscribed, but I don't
Always
very
gone up.
often watch Rose Engines because they
Ah,
put me to sleep.
I want one, but that's
It's
the
like
thing.
hypnotic.
Yeah, yeah. There's
I know.
we all want one, Brian.
I know. I want
Colin
one.
will probably let you know what the price of one of these sold the other day going for sale.
No, I
actually.
don't tell me. Don't tell me. Just depress me. Don't tell me. I
yeah.
know they're. I
What was
know
it,
they're-
Colin? I can't remember now, but I think you said something in the region of.
I know they're cheap as
Was
chips.
it?
Like.
No, Colin, I've just subscribed as well, so I'll check out later on.
Right, what am I doing here now?
Paul
Picture.
has just joined us. Good evening.
Hi, Robert.
Even Robert.
Come along, buddy.
Good evening, Robert.
Tiny
What
little
was I
bit come
doing
up
before
there.
getting interrupted there?
Just a
Oh,
tiny
it was
bit
looking
come
for
up.
that guy's
Yeah.
name, wasn't it? Comments. Where's comment? Where do you get comments? Comments. Latest comment. View more.
It's just a bit tight. That'll be all right. Time I sand that, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Be fine. Be fine.
Yeah, I
Now
can't
then.
see that. Well, now,
Terry, for those of us that have got short memories,
Yes.
what's this timber again?
This is boxwood.
boxwood. That's boxwood.
Boxwood, that's the one.
That's boxwood.
The other one was African blackwood.
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe this.
Probably the one that everybody can
I
remember.
actually recognise that wood there. It's boxwood.
Yeah, you
Box
didn't do
wood.
that, Brian.
That's unusual for me.
Well, yeah, but I'm watching Coronation Street, Brian.
All right, okay.
Oh, he's too reggae.
Seven the oldest time.
let me
Just stop
think
showing
now.
yourself up, Pete.
Right,
Yeah, I know. Right,
the
content.
problem
How do
now
I
then,
find that?
I'm going to have to end up with that thickness at the bottom as a straight. Can't sweep it out because that's too far away. It's all cracked here. No good, I can't use that really.
Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is.
So I could take it in and back out and make it look different.
How big's it got to be?
Well, that's the correct size there now for what I
Yeah,
want.
diameter. But how big's it got to be in height?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm finished with the height, but any height really. But I
Right.
don't really want it that height,
No, I wouldn't go anywhere near that. I would go quite short myself.
Yeah, I just want it like 10 mil at the most. Just
Yeah.
there.
Because you've got some banding to go on there. How does
Yeah.
that work in relation?
Exactly.
The boxwood
exactly.
banding, how wide are those?
Exactly the same.
Yeah, I would go for the same as the boxwood band that you got to go on it.
Okay.
course.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. This is the base we're talking about now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just the boxwood is just going to be the base.
Yeah. Don't give it away what it is for those that don't know. It's a surprise.
No, but I'm just wondering, do you want the base to be the same size as the other bits?
No, but I can't make the base bigger because it's all cracked here.
All right, okay.
So
Yeah,
it's,
so I
it's going
would
to end
take
up with that.
I would
We'll
take
leave
the
it at
band
that.
that you got to go on there and measure one and make it that big.
No,
Yeah,
I
make
got
it
it
same.
exactly. That's what it is now.
And if need be, we can put an African blackwood bit on the bottom.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's
But if we did that, we'd have to put
Totally lost.
a bit of sycamore
Bit
onto that one.
No,
Am I the only
no.
one who doesn't know what it is?
And that bit, yeah, well, basically, yeah.
Yeah, there's Terry.
yeah, I don't know what it
Only because you weren't paying
I don't know
attention.
what it
because
is.
He's given it
Hillman
away.
province.
He's given it away 2 or 3 times already. So
Yeah. Ian in the shed is in. Welcome along, Ian.
yeah.
Well, I
Good
know he
evening.
said something at one point, and I've not heard it since. So.
Good evening. Well, just keep it to yourself now. Though.
Of course.
You'll all get to see it in very shortly now.
In a minute. It's a pencil pop.
Good evening,
Shut-
Ian.
Shut
And
up, Will.
JP
You had
is
to bring
in as
pencil
well.
like that again, didn't you, Will?
Good evening, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Hello,
Hey,
Jamie.
hey, hey.
It would be a pencil pop, Rob, but
hey.
it's not big enough for the number of pencils that Terry's got.
Oh, you should be quiet and all.
You have to make 2 or 3 of them to fit all the pencils that he got from you.
I can't believe Rob, you never sent him a pencil. We're going to never hear the end of
I
this.
can't believe he's not sent him a pencil.
Why would you
either.
want to send him a pencil?
And
He
I'm
didn't
looking
earn it.
through Dora, and I recognised where it was coming from. I thought, Rob sent me a pencil. And then I felt it, and it didn't feel like a pencil kind of thing.
Didn't feel like a pencil,
So
Brian,
you
did
can
it?
imagine my disappointment when I cut open the
The
envelope.
brute. It's not a pencil.
I cut open the envelope and opened it, and no pencil.
Malcolm Douglas
Lovely.
has said, one thing for certain, he's not at the top for the lamppost.
No, Malcolm, it ain't.
Certainly ain't, mate. No, Malcolm, it's not on top of the lamppost.
Should be a wee box for the
Ruth
switch.
is still waiting.
That's to come.
It's the lamppost is here. I'm just cutting some abrasive a minute. Be with you. in
I
a
feel
sec.
I feel a song coming on here. I'm still waiting after all this time.
Don't, Brian.
Oh,
Don't, please don't.
Now,
There
follow
was
the-
a story told to me when I was a lad about
Yeah,
Henry
like
VIII's
those things.
wives.
JP just gave you a super chat again, Terry.
Oh, JP, you shouldn't do that. Thank you very much, sir.
Good mind,
There you
JP.
are.
He says, I
JP
got it.
says,
It's going to be
yes.
round.
Oh,
I know.
We need to get
Yeah, the
Terry's
story about Henry
subscribers now up to
VIII's
1,000.
was that the one that survived did so by reading him half a story every night and then saying she'll finish it tomorrow.
Did you read
Turn
what
me.
that brute Haley just put in there? Did you read that? I can't believe that. Thought you were my friend, Helen.
Rob sent Will a pencil. That would really pee Brian off.
Dr. Bob's in.
I can't hear what's going on at all because I'm
Good.
got the
Good.
noise on
We're
here.
talking
So I
about
don't
you,
know.
not to you.
It's all right. I
coming.
can't hear it or read it. So you
It's
buggers.
Dr. Bob's in.
Good on you, Haley.
Hey, Bob. Thank you for
Hey,
coming in,
Bob.
sir. Hope you're keeping well.
That's the last time I buy any of them. Abrasive Rob's abrasives. That's it. I'm done now.
Sling your hook, Rob.
400 next.
I just spent enough money to keep your grandkids in food for a week.
And Mike said, "Isn't the song? I was leaning on a lady on the corner of the street, waiting for a certain lamppost to come by."
That's
Yeah,
close to
something
it.
like that.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's the one.
That's it.
That's
That's
close.
the
yeah.
one.
Close, but
Oh,
you're a bit
me?
dyslexic.
Oh my. That certain little lamppost comes by.
You're just a little bit dyslexic there, I think.
75 years Ruth has been stumbling about in the garden in the dark, waiting for that lamppost.
She
she-
loves it, really.
She might have another 75 years to wait.
Bless her.
Bummer.
Right.
Right, hold on a minute. Why is my thing frozen? Oh, it's unfrozen
thing?
again. All right. My YouTube feed was frozen.
JB says, "Boy, Steve's abrasive, Brian. Much better than Rob."
Switch that off.
I did buy Steve's. That's where I got it from. But it's all that abrasive Rob stuff, you know.
Abrasive Rob.
It's all done the best possible taste.
Yeah. Right, I'll cut this off.
No. We're
Right,
actually
that
parting
might
the
say
thing
that
off.
lamppost will be an antique before it's finished.
Well, it was turned by an antique, Mike.
Shut your mouth, you. In the ass.
I couldn't resist. Kirsten, she has chicken pox, says Lucy.
Oh no.
That's one of those little germ factory things again, isn't it? You know, go to
Yeah,
school,
one of the germ
get
factories.
germs.
Mm.
Go to school, get germs.
What's that? Now then, got to clean that bottom up. That bottom end.
Christine and Michael have joined us. Good evening, Christine and
Hello,
Michael.
Christine.
Good evening
Michael.
to you both.
Welcome along,
Got to
guys.
clean this end
Or
up.
formerly known as C&M.
C&M.
So
Not to
that
be
is,
confused with CNA. C&M.
God,
Got a
actually is,
Glencoe
well.
has got it sussed. He said, now we're on British summertime and it's lighter in the evenings. Terry will have to wait until the autumn to get his money's worth out of the lamppost.
yeah,
it's still
you got
daylight.
it, mate.
Oh, don't tell him he has to wait.
I'm not daft, am I?
Yes, you are, Terry.
Yeah.
Well, I'll wait long
I'm,
enough.
I'm sitting
Now,
here
in order to
confused
clean
'cause
this
it's still
end up,
daylight. No,
I've produced a little
you have?
threaded end there.
A threaded jam chuck.
Threaded jam chuck.
Oh,
Does
that's
that
fancy.
make that a screw chuck?
That makes that a screw chuck. Look at that, lad.
Hope it's screwed in the right direction.
He has.
Hey, look at that.
Cooking on gas.
We can now put that on there. And I do have to go and sharpen this spindle gauge. Hold me a second.
Oh, just give me something to think about whilst you're sharpening that.
Mhm.
Rufus says, in Terry's defence, he did have a spare in hospital.
I did.
However, if he doesn't finish the lamppost soon, she
I'll have
has
another
Maggie.
spell in hospital.
She has
I'll have
Maggie.
another spell in hospital, I expect.
No, she says if you don't finish it soon, you're going back.
Oh, that's what I mean. Well, same thing, isn't it?
Mike Evans and Andy Dorr-60 are in.
Hey,
Hello,
Mike.
Mike.
Good
Andy.
evening.
Good
Andy.
evening.
Ruth is actually threatening you with magnets, Derek.
Ian Lee's in as well.
That's what people try to
Hey,
say.
Ian.
You kept interrupting them. Have a look on Ruth's Google it on Ruth's Amazon account. She's just been looking up fishing magnets.
Yeah, the ones that pull out shopping trolleys and stuff.
I don't have to go down to Plymouth in June with you, Ruth. It's all right. But you don't want me to. not going to take a risk of a fishing magnet being slung at me.
It's all right. If she walks you by a scrapyard, just make sure there's not one of them great big magnets.
Yeah, one of those.
Oh, yeah.
It only takes a flash past it. So that's it. Apparently, I don't know. I haven't been hit by one yet. I'll soon find out.
That'll put a pep in your step.
You can't go through airports anymore, then, Terry.
Nope. Can't have an MRI scan. I can't.
That means if you
She
can't
says-
go through airports, you can't go on holiday, so you might as well be on every
Oh yeah,
Sunday.
I can go for airport. It's got a special card. They walk me round and strip search me.
Yeah,
Bet you
hardly
like that.
strips.
Apparently.
They'll just wave a button at you.
No,
Yeah,
well,
just
no, the
walking
batten's
past the
magnetic,
machine,
isn't it? You dimmy.
No, the button's not magnetic.
It is, isn't it?
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. No, don't think that.
Well, what's the
They'll
point
have
of
to search
giving
you some
your
way.
button with that's magnetic? You might as well go through a scanner.
I don't think the buttons are magnetic.
Terry will see them coming with rubber gloves. He'll soon go through the scanner.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hell with the art.
you can go through the scanner with my little device that I've got on my chest.
Yeah, that's all right because it's not.
Yes. Snap.
It's not a thing, is it?
I snap wheel there.
It's not a thing.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
controlling
not an
his art.
active
It's just
thing. It's not-
monitoring it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not an active thing. It's passive.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long will you have that in for?
5 to 6 years probably.
Mm.
Depends how long
That's
the
it.
battery. Well, the battery lasts between 5 and 6 years. So
Yeah, that's
All
true.
right.
Just,
So, Ruth,
just-
if you go on the dark web, you can get an app, download it to your phone. If you want Terry to get up in the morning, you just hit the button on the app, speed up his pacemaker.
just speed up his pacemaker. Yeah.
If it becomes a
Don't tell her
pest,
that,
just
Pete.
hit the app again and slow it down.
There's even a sleep
Remote
button
control
on it.
Terry.
There's even a go away
Yeah.
button on it. Ah,
Poor Terry.
Just as well he
Poor
can't hear
Terry.
us.
poor Terry's the word, Joe.
there's not a
Roll
thing
on to
poor
me
about
now.
him. See, he hears when he wants to hear.
He
I
does.
heard poor Terry. Oh, yes,
In
poor
your-
Terry. I
in
knew
your
him well.
Lucy's just said in your dreams, Terry.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to clean that up with something.
Robert
Shall I?
Kleinspor
Brian?
says, is there a mute button?
Mute button.
Yeah, on
There
the
is for
remote
Brian. If
control
he
Terry
shuts
app.
up, he never shuts up. That's the trouble.
I resemble that remark.
You resemble anything.
Ian, if
You
you go
got
back
to find
me
through the
thing now,
chat
Brian,
there,
you
you'll find a link for Colin's channel.
Stick that link in again.
Yeah,
Save that,
Pete
Ian.
puts it in.
Probably still got it on
You
copy and paste.
probably
Hang
have.
on. There you go.
Bing.
Right, that one there I want, don't I? A set.
Just like that.
Just like
Sand the bottom of this. Start at 180. Actually, I could start at 240, really.
Susie, the Swiss troublemaker, is in. Good evening.
Hello,
Hello,
Susie.
Susie.
Hi, Susie.
Maybe start at 240. No, the answer, Susie. No, no, I'm not going to go deep any of it. Not at the moment, anyway. I want later.
Collins is heading for 3 figures. Good stuff.
Oh, well done,
Yay.
everybody.
He's heading there. So anyone that's not subscribed to Colin, then get over and get it done.
Support the community.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Does. It's all good, is right.
$240 this is.
Did you start at 240?
Yeah, start at 240.
He got a nice cut on the end there with a spindle gouge.
There's
Did.
Rob's grandchildren not getting fed this weekend again.
Going
Oh,
hungry.
yeah.
Thought you were supposed to start with a 24 grit.
You are.
Well, I was thinking of that. Should I start with 24 grit? I thought, nah. Actually, I got a little mark there, so get that out.
I suppose I should actually finish the bottom of that little bowl I made. A little dish.
Susie, the wood that you're sanding at the moment is boxwood. The middle bit is sycamore, I believe, if I remember rightly.
Sycamore
Yours
there,
is master
boxwood
and
there,
blackwood.
and the other bit's blackwood. We will see
What
in a
he's
minute.
making, nobody knows, not even
Well,
Terry.
No, that's true. 400. Let's get rid of that.
All
You'll
will be
find out.
revealed.
You'll find out in about 20 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah, if that. Well, yeah, about 20 minutes.
Yeah, switch your extractor on, Terry.
Done. I'll be done. Get that bit.
Rob says, "Geez, Terry, now I've got to figure out how to cut a cabbage cream egg into 6.
Into 6. Well done, Rob.
You can only afford 1 between the grandchildren."
Get the jam chuck off. Looking
the
out for a
answer to
jam
that
chuck, eh?
is
Don't you love it?
stick it in the freezer, and then you can cut it with a saw.
Mm.
Any size you want.
Right, I need another jam chuck now, don't I, for the lid? Bugger.
Yeah. Andy is heading down towards your old stomping ground tomorrow, Terry, off to Par
R.
to deliver a lift.
So we'll screw that on it.
A lift? You mean an elevator?
No, lift.
There we are.
Eden Shed says, I'm in the middle of packing up my shed ready to move house in a few weeks, so spending
done, Ian.
time planning my new one rather than making anything. That's a good thing.
I like
love it.
planning
Good plan, Ian.
sheds. I draw lots of plans for sheds, and they're all really, really good. Not a single one of them has ever happened.
No. I've done that.
You're going to have to move house. You want to build a new shed, though.
Mm.
You need a shed with access. Because it's a bit difficult to get into your shed.
Well, yeah, but it's also very difficult to steal stuff out of my shed.
Well, that's true too. And there are pros and cons, yeah.
I
That'll
mean,
be all right. That'll work, I think. So that,
luckily, I've got a young son who's runs a local bike club. So I'll phone him up and say, "Oi, get some muscle around here."
yeah.
Carry it between us.
Excellent.
And 10 bears arrive on motorbikes.
10
Ready to
bears.
lift.
Where's this thing you want lifted?
You sound like the Hulk.
I'm the Hulk.
Right. All right, turn it down a bit. Downward.
We can have a pointy bit on this, or is it going to be rounded?
Yeah,
I was,
pointy.
I was in my shed this morning looking at it thinking,
I was thinking about pointy Pete.
well, no.
Hang on, Terry. Hang on. I ain't right.
No, it's
Yeah,
not because of the
has a
thread.
little wobble.
This is right, and that's right,
Yeah.
but the thread's not. So
Yeah,
it
just
don't
watch
matter.
how you cut that, because it'll go off centre.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Chicken Creek, Woodturning,
That'll be grand.
Cornwall. Is
You
it?
don't
If
make
it
it
ain't,
too
I'll make
funny,
another
you're
one,
gonna
Pete.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Oh,
But
God,
that'll
you
be
know.
another week then, won't it?
Another month.
Did everyone see the post from Yandles about their expansion plans? No, never seen it.
Yes. Yeah.
Too far away for me to worry about.
What's up?
I should be there next weekend.
Ooh,
They've got anybody in the southwest. Yandles have got a wood turning event on next weekend.
Ooh.
Go to the website and get the details. You've got some really good turners down there doing demos.
Even,
It's basically a whole day of playing about with wood turning.
you demoing,
Chris,
Pete?
Chris has joined us. Good
I'm,
evening,
I'm
Chris.
not demoing there, no, but I am going down to it.
Yeah, I did say that, but
What, Trent Creek?
Yeah.
Where's
Hi,
Katie?
Chris. How you doing, mate?
Where's
All right,
Katie?
Hello.
Chris.
Evening, Chris.
Rob said it's sponsored by him as well. Well, by Klingspor.
Is it? He gets everywhere, doesn't he?
He
Oh, he
does.
does.
That's his
Yeah,
job. He has to.
That's his job, right?
He does live just around the corner from Yandle, so he kind of has to sponsor what they do. 'Cause
Yeah, true.
Oh,
They-
now I know where he lives.
they
I'll
know
hold
where
that
he
pencil.
lives.
Now I know where he
Hey,
lives.
Rob, Rob,
up the road.
will there be any pencils there from Klingspor? Will there?
Shut up, you.
And the yellow pencils. Yellow pencils.
Yellow and black pencils.
I don't know if I like the pointy point on it. Sharp point. You never know.
Well, pointy point.
And Lucy said they might not be going
no, I
anyway,
don't like
anyway
that
next
either,
weekend.
Terry, I don't
Look,
like
you
that.
can stay at home with your child with chicken pox.
I'll sand it back a bit. I'll sand it back a bit. It's all right.
Yeah, it doesn't look right, Terry.
No.
It's a bit
Right.
pokey.
You may have to put a finger on that now because it just
I might
does
have to
not
cut
look
it
right.
off and put a finny on. I don't know. Yeah, I'll see it. I'll finish the prop first and I'll put it back after.
I'll
But
tell you what would look nice on it, a little finny ob.
Finny ob.
Little button
Finny
video.
off.
Yeah.
No, not a button, a little finny ob.
Oh,
Next one,
sander
Victor.
on. Air on.
Technical words.
You
Oh,
son of a-
Rob.
Shut up.
Okay, I shall take a picture of every turner's pencil and post it so that Brian can watch them.
Is that next week, Pete?
Next
What
Saturday.
time? What time you leaving to go to Yandles? I could fly into Bristol, I suppose, couldn't I?
You could, yeah.
Just to get a pencil.
Yeah,
Hey,
but you can
come
come
on.
back with us on ferry.
Oh dear, that'd be funny.
That's it. Yeah, just fly in on the Friday. We'll have a few beers. We'll pop down the Handle Saturday. And you drive up to Scotland and
Get a pencil.
go back with Joe and Glyn. Sorted. With a pencil.
Ah.
Well worth it.
What was that then? That was, can't remember what that was now. Need the smaller
Phew.
one and that can't get in there. Where's it going, people? You're
Don't know.
supposed to be looking after me, telling me where
We
these
are
things are.
looking after you. Camera's in the right place and everything, so can't do anything
Yeah,
about it. Can't do anything about the mess in your workshop. It's not
I
So
there.
yeah,
can't
Terry, I'm
find
still
that.
watching Coronation Street, mate.
You still watching that crap, are you? Crapination
Yeah.
Street, I call it. No, it's not that
I've
one.
watched it for years.
Is it that one there? It's that one there. Right, found that one.
Yeah, I the last time I saw it, I was visiting my mother-in-law, and she's been dead quite a few years now. But when you turn up, she'd leave the TV on, but she'd mute it. So there was this program on the telly. It was supposedly Coronation Street. I didn't recognise anybody in it, and I'm guessing that it's been that long since then. It's probably changed them all again. So
Mhm.
Chris says you might try and pop up to Yandles if Katie can get Saturday off work.
I think it's going to be a good day. I mean, I know some of the people that are demoing there, and I know that they're worth watching. I think it's going to be a good day. I'm definitely going down for the day.
Good man, Pete.
the Woodwork Landers in.
One,
All right,
Hey,
Andy.
Andy.
400.
Constipation Street.
And Leo's in Enchanted.
Yeah, that's about
Wonderland.
right.
Hey, Leo.
Crapination, constipation, you got it. One of the two.
That was Colin.
Andy Woodrow
Whatever
Glenner's
it
a
is, available.
geriatric street. Nah, don't do soaps.
Yeah, they're on in my house every night. Shell loves them. Coronation, Emmerdale and then Coronation Street.
Nah, just not my thing.
No, Lisa's not into them, so we don't watch it.
Wait till you see this buffing up here. I have to ask, why did you sand that in the first place? You made it worse.
It's worth it actually, backwards. But it's usually you start at sort of 600 grit or whatever. It's also one of those that's worth going for the ultra fine polish on.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with the edge of that, Terry?
It's got, for some reason, it's
Doesn't like it.
a rough
Like
patch on there.
tear out in the end grain. Used in
Yeah,
sandpaper.
could be.
That's what it looks like.
Right, we'll do it again there. Just
Ian in the
see.
shed said, I was wondering why I was getting confused by the chat. I was
That's
watching
right.
it 15 minutes behind.
All right. Yeah,
Ah,
Yeah,
right.
probably makes more sense that way, to be honest.
Switch that one off. Oh, better.
well, the chat might be all right, but don't listen to what we're saying, for goodness sake.
No. Don't listen to what we're saying. We're saying nothing. I know nothing.
Got my new TV on the wall, guys.
Have you?
Brilliant.
Now you're straining your neck looking two ways, aren't you?
65-inch TV. It's fabulous. I was watching the new show that Tom Hanks is narrating, America.
Younger than spring.
Something it's called. It's absolutely stunning.
Oh, drop that on the floor, Terry. Pick it up. Right.
It
Right
did
now.
make you want to go and live in the Rocky Mountains.
The wood
Da,
for
da,
sure.
da, 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 da. Terry Bartlett in? Is Terry Bartlett in?
Yes.
Oh, he's
He
going to
is.
be so happy now.
Yorkshire and grit.
With
Yorkshire and grit.
Josephine singing her little lugs off. You ready, Joe? Let
I'm
me get this
ready.
on. Let me get a bit more on. Let's get loads of it on, Joe.
No, not
Slap
loads.
it.
Just enough. Not loads.
Just enough for you, Joe.
Slap it onto it.
A little Yorkshire gritty. Nice.
Yeah, Glyn's not selling it anymore. When Glyn was selling it, you had to use a whole tub for every bowl. But
That's true.
There we go. Ready, Joe? Go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hands I feel pity can be soft as your
Sure.
face. With light brown, Yorkshire gritty.
You can go another run if you want, Joe. I'll
What's
keep it going if you want.
behind Brian Oosby?
You want to go another one, Joe? I'll keep it going.
Oh,
Hands I feel pity can be
she's
soft
away
as your
again.
face.
He's
With
away.
light brown, Yorkshire gritty.
Gritty. She
Good
loves
on
it,
you,
doesn't she?
Joe.
Sure, gritty.
Turn the speed up so I don't get that shiny.
These are all
Okay.
correct.
There
Might
you go,
clean that when
twice.
you go sing that
Twice
song.
for it was for Terry, was that?
Terry,
Oh.
Terry, don't lead.
Oh, look at him putting the angels in. Look. Oh, for God's sake.
He doesn't know what to do now, does he? Even better, Joe, if you got the
Oi.
other song ready.
Voice of
We're
an
getting some
angle.
of that as well.
Oh,
Woo!
Yeah, Blackwood is worth the white stuff.
Where's the white stuff?
Paul Finley's in. Good evening,
Hello,
Paul
Pauline.
Finley's. And where
Yeah,
is your
Paul was
link
in
for
earlier.
tomorrow night?
Hello, Paul.
Pauline, how are you?
You
Where's
haven't done it
Paul?
yet, apparently.
watch it, Andy.
Watch it. Gee,
Paul Finley.
Andy.
You're only up the road from me.
He knows where you live, Andy. Be careful, mate.
Because Deb Society, Andy. That's just. Oh.
Hey, say, Paul, put in again. Put your
What?
link in now, Paul.
You can't put his link in.
You can't put his
Can-
link in, but haven't got a link yet.
Did you give him a spanner?
I'll give
I
him
checked
spanner.
earlier.
Yeah.
Just type something, Paul, to make sure. Talk to me again, Paul. See if you come
talk
up
to
blue.
me. Talk to me.
Yeah, talk to us, Paul. Talk to us.
Talk to us, Paul. Say something, so even if it's push off.
I only came in, put the names and run away again.
That's probably it. Talk to me Irish if you like. I don't
That's
care.
all right.
Talk to me, Paul. Write something. Write something, Pauline. Just to check. Might not work, but just check it anyway.
Just
Right,
a wee bit.
ready, Joe?
Yeah, ready?
Again.
Go, Joe. This is a white one.
Hands I feel pity can be soft as your face.
What
With bright
is-
white, Yorkshire gritty.
Bright white. There, Paul. Linley's
Hey.
got a spanner.
Hello. Hello.
So if
Paul
you've got
Opus
your
Now
Spanner.
you can put your link in every week, Paul,
Really?
without worrying.
Stick your link in there, big lad.
But he didn't
It
have a
says
link
you've got
earlier when I looked.
75 people watching.
When you get it, don't have to worry about it now. You know.
I know. 75 nutcases on a Sunday evening.
Hey, they're not
76
nutcases. They're in
now,
love with me,
76.
Brian.
They're in love with Daddy.
They're in love with a
Well, there's
Hobby
nothing
of
else. There's nothing
witness
else on
of
TV,
turnings.
is there?
You're all waiting for this, aren't you? You're waiting for the big review. I've made a little box here. Look with a lid.
Pathetic
isn't it?
bitch.
So is Terry on tonight then?
Yeah.
Mike says, is this a little box or
Little
some
box, Mike.
avant-garde underwear for Lady Gaga?
Lady Gugu.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what it is.
Lady
yeah.
Roofy. Lady Roofy.
Avant-garde underwear. Avant-garde. Is that French?
Lucy said, I hope everyone has hit the thumbs up button. I haven't because he hasn't earned it yet, Lucy.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard it
done
yet,
it.
Lube.
I'm making him work for it.
Just hang on, Luby Lou.
There's
You
only
hang on
3 thumbs
16
up on my
minutes.
screen.
Yeah, but he's
Okay,
always
well,
lies
nice,
these
huh?
days, isn't he?
Go on, I'll make
Look
it.
at
for
that.
Lovely job.
Hey, and threaded and all that.
Why is that all black on the inside there? What's on there?
What's that?
Why is that all
Black.
black?
The
No,
threads.
on the threads.
Shiny. Shiny.
No, on
Oh
the
no, that's
threads.
the thingammy. That's the
thingammy.
grain of the wood.
All
Grain.
right, okay.
Come on, Brian. Grain. Promise you'll buck
What?
up, Brian.
On boxwood? It's
Yeah.
not usually as black as that, though.
Yeah. I'm just checking that fits right. It does fit.
Andy Oodle just said, I hit my thumb. Does that count?
Right. So I'm going to now let you know what it is. Hang
Twice.
on a minute.
No.
Let's get this set up a bit.
No, not the reveal.
A big reveal. Take that out of the way.
It's the,
The big
reveal,
reveal.
folks.
Got to move my spanners and my bits and bobs here on this.
Drum roll,
Okay.
Brian. Come on, drum roll.
Not yet. Not
Drum
yet. I ain't started it yet. Like,
Shit,
give me 10 to get away.
too late.
Move that back out the way. Move that back out the way. Clean that off.
Take
Get
your
myself
time,
me whatever. There it is. Okay.
Oh no, he's got the colouring board out.
Lordy,
I got a colouring board out. Let's turn that
Oh,
off
another
a
one.
minute. Let's turn that to there. Ding.
I should really stop watching this on 2 screens. Really should.
Should do. Let's
Perfect.
go back to there, see what it looks like. Yes. Right.
I wish you would invest in a new piece of board, Terry. Or at least
I'll
paint
go in a
all
minute.
Or
One
lick of
day.
paint.
Can you see me at the moment? No, you can't.
Paint
I've
it
got to go and
grey.
get.
Yeah.
I got to.
A lack of grey paint wouldn't hurt.
No, I know, but I've been busy, am I? On
Great.
holiday.
No.
No, you haven't.
Being on holiday,
You've been
Brian.
busy.
Byron.
You spent the last week
Same as being busy,
in
isn't
your
it?
ass.
I've been on holiday. I've got to find the other bits a minute, so you have to
Ooh.
wait 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Oh, wow, wait
Mike
long
says he
enough.
dropped a 5mm scoop and it landed on his big toe earlier.
Oh
Not
no.
quite a thumb,
Oh,
but I'm counting
no.
it.
Well, I hope
Bloody
you had
heck.
nice soft boots on so it didn't blunt the skin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Right, so you all saw what I did last week. And the week
And they
before.
always land the pointy end down, don't they?
Surely.
Always.
Last week and the week before, didn't you? You all saw that, didn't you?
Yeah, of course we did.
Well,
Mm.
yeah.
Those that don't can go back and watch it.
Were you on last week, Terry? I don't think you were.
The week before, I meant. Sorry.
Here, things are good, like, because I haven't even put the light on in my office yet.
No, it's still quite light out here.
Still daylight.
Yeah, because we gained an hour, didn't we?
We did.
Mm.
I'll put it
Right,
on
ladies and gentlemen,
Of said jury.
this is it.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Ready?
That's it, your fingers.
Oh, hang on, I ain't got
Oh,
someone
God.
else yet. No, you wait.
You haven't finished yet.
Oh,
And finish it.
God.
Got the other thing to do.
You're such a tease. Anytime this side of Christmas says,
Good
Shut
girl,
your
Ruth.
mouth. Who's me?
that was
No,
Ruth.
Ruth.
Wasn't me.
Oh,
It was Ruth.
shut your mouth, Bray. Right. Ready?
Right, go on.
Oh.
Aye.
A bloody thing. Try that.
For God's sake.
What
It's a
the
wasp.
hell is it?
It's a
It's
wasp.
a wasp.
What the
Yeah.
hell is it?
It's
It's a wasp.
It's a wasp.
Bee.
It's a wasp.
It's a wasp.
Hang on, let's see if I can get a bit closer. Ding.
There you
Oh,
go. That's better.
Get that. Get that.
Unscrew said, lad. Oh, look at this posh.
Posh Terry.
Rob from Cottonborough Woodturning's in. Evening, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
And Rob, Abrasive Rob.
How
has
about
just
that then?
Abrasive Rob's just said,
Hey,
last time I seen something like that, it was in Ann Summers.
so there we are. Look, there's your
camera needs to be
toothpicks.
changed,
There's your
Terry.
toothpicks if you want them.
Well
There's
done,
your-
Paul Finlay. Put his, Paul's put his doofer in. Linked for Monday night.
Well done, Paul.
Napkin rings.
Rob
Toothpicks.
likes it. Mike with Dances Varvar says, Rob must like the colours.
Live
Yellow
and
and
carry.
black. Yellow and black.
There it is.
Isn't that
Suitable for
lovely?
8 people, of course.
Isn't that lovely?
it's
It's
got-
taken him 6
That
weeks
is
to make that.
Lovely old job, mate.
It
They are.
is.
So,
Precision
rings.
engineering.
so Terry, you've got 8 napkin rings there, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
6.
Eight.
6 is in it.
2,
Yeah.
4, 6, 8.
Oh, wait. Okay.
How many seats have you got around your dining table?
8.
That's all right then.
He's got,
You
a
haven't got
big,
much
That's why I put
table.
8 on.
he's got a big dining table. It's this posh
Yeah.
Terry we're talking about, you know.
It is posh, Terry, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was there one night and I had some beer. I can't remember whether it was a table or not.
See,
Can't remember if it's the table or not in the end, gonna.
Pallet on blocks.
I
Don't
think
really matter
they
what it
may be
was.
eating the workshop.
it's the tower. Mark Perry says, very nice, Terry. It was
And
worth
there
wait."
is the
Don't
little
lie, Mark.
doobrey to pull out your cocktail sticks.
Who's Jamie,
Jamie
Tor?
Tor.
Right, who's Jamie Tor?
Welcome along, Jamie.
That's a new name. Good evening, Jamie
Oh,
Tor.
Jamie, thank you for coming in.
Good evening.
Welcome along. Oh,
Yeah.
Seashore Tumbler.
And then you tighten
Daily
that up, you
Reminders
see. You
tumbler.
tighten that up.
I don't
Oh.
know who Jamie Tor is, but he tells lies.
And when it's tightened up,
He says, "Great job, worth the wait."
none of them move. Look, none of them
He's got
move.
11. He's got 11 videos on his channel.
There, see? Look at that. I'm glad you like it. You don't.
That is nice, Terry. Well done, mate.
If
That
you
is
don't,
nice
Gonna
job.
use it.
I really don't care. if you don't like
Are
it.
you going to put it on
Terry.
your table when you've got people coming round?
No,
Ooh.
that's being presumptuous. And no, I'll probably give it away.
Is it
Don't know
going to
yet.
go onto that workbench that needs tidying up?
I might put it into a competition somewhere.
Hmm.
So
Dunno.
because Jamie has just joined us, joined in the chat there. He's only got 2 subscribers on his channel so far, and 11 videos on it.
Let me have a look at this bit.
There's his channel. Pop over and give him
Have a
3
look.
subscribers, guys.
And that. Right.
Subscribed.
There you are, Jamie. There, I'm subscribed as well.
Drop that
And
line.
I just subscribed as well.
Yeah, look at that.
They don't look like wood turning videos.
No, I
but
don't think they are, but that doesn't matter. Maybe some
I'm
ideas
subscribed
in there
anyway.
for adding things to Woodturning.
we shall have a look later, Jamie.
Yeah, me too.
JP says, "Hi, Jamie. Great name."
Yoshi gets in. Good evening, Glenn.
Here,
Hello,
Glenn.
Glennet.
Right now, I don't know what
Good
this is
evening,
going to turn out like, so I'm going to
Glenn.
switch on
How
my
is ya?
sanding machine. This is the.
Alan Gibb says, smashing job there, buddy. Very unusual. Well done.
Thank you, Alan. This is the 24 grit. Supplied me by Abrasive Rob. They're going to try it a minute just to see what it looks like. That's a nice smooth piece of wood there. Let's turn it. Put it
Hey,
on there
Russ.
for you.
I think you should stand that to 400 before you start, really.
Oh,
That's what I did earlier.
right. Well, that's good texturing for you. I may not, you can't see that, but
I can't see it on that piece of white wood. It'd be hard to show it.
yeah, Brian, you'll be in your element with that.
I know.
It's shredded.
Threaded, look.
Just wait like at the end of my angle grinder. Oh, lovely.
Look at that. It's amazing, Rob.
We could be doing a bit of calibering on Thursday.
Right, so
He's
I've got a
shaping the
little bit of
fence
time
post.
left. Oh, I've got a little bit of time left, am I? I've got a little bit of time left.
There'll be no rust on my lathe now.
You want to go yet, do you? Right.
So shifted, you
So
reckon?
use that on my lathe. I've been no bed left on your lathe.
Look at that, eh?
Rob says hides all tool
Hides
marks.
all tool marks.
It does.
Yeah. Hides all tools. Tool marks. Right.
I maybe need that to reprofile my gouge.
Okay.
Yeah, too many Sorby belts in that grip.
Where's me?
You do want to have for the pro edge, Rob.
24 grit pro edge band.
I really need to profile a bit of steel to make a tang on a bit of steel.
I usually cut them out, Brian, with a skinny disc.
That's what we'll be doing. 1 mil disc.
Have you some?
Oh yeah. And 80 grit sanding
Yeah.
discs as well to finish it off with.
Jamie Tour is from Australia, but he's currently on
All right.
holidays in Dublin. So he's very
Ah.
In Dublin.
Ah, you're close to me, so Jamie.
You're halfway between William and myself.
Heading to Scotland next week and then back home.
Oh, heading to
Good
my home
man.
country next week.
Good man. Right, now then. What I'm going to do
Australia.
now, what I'm going to
been
do
to
now,
Australia.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury, give you a quick demonstration.
All the way from Australia. Eh?
Of how,
Of all places to Dublin.
yeah,
Oh,
that should do it.
Well, Dublin's pretty popular, I have to say.
Jamie says, close to Brian and William. Run.
Run.
Hide,
Well, welcome
hide.
along. It's grand to have you here.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to move some stuff about now. A minute.
You love
We
it
have
when
this
we
sort
get
of
new
madness
people.
every Sunday. It's
Yep.
always going to be Terry from now on.
Hey, nothing wrong, me.
If it's not Terry,
Glad you
it'll
like it
it's
here.
not be with me.
I hope you
Occasionally I
like.
cover for Terry, but he's had his quota for this year, so
Oh, no,
it'll be
that
Terry
means it's
for the
me
rest of
then.
the year.
He's supposed to be covering for me next week as well, but he won't. I know he won't. He's a lazy toe rag. Pete, is that it?
Lazy
Reaches
toe,
down to pick up a box. Blimey. Right. I haven't used this before, so.
Mike has just put in another Aussie. I'm unsubscribing.
right? There's room for two.
There's room for one or two Aussie.
Room for two, room for two.
We're not. We're not biased at all. You know.
Take a subscriber where we get him.
What is he doing now? Oh, he's got
Oh,
a
for the
thread
One
and
inch
jig.
tool post. This is going
Thread
to be
and
a
jig.
thread.
Thread and jig.
Ooh. Oh, this looks fancy.
No, my old house doesn't, Andy. You,
No, they knocked it down, Andy.
you forget that I lived in the town where Peter Pan, the inventor or the creator of Peter Pan lived. Was born and raised.
Wow.
There's a Peter Pan statue in the main square in Carrymuir.
Right. Is that how I
It's a
think?
grand
You know,
story, actually.
I've got to learn how to do this. Samson.
That's how I never grew up, you see.
This looks technical, sir.
Highly tactical.
It's the Simon Hope. Thread and jig.
I wish you'd
Brilliant.
show me stuff like this.
I know, William.
Terry, we've got a bit
But-
of flicker going
you
on there,
know-
mate.
you know-
One of your lights is playing.
Have I? How do I
You
get
know
that?
what this is, William? This is a shared up machine. You don't need one of these. You'd have to get one between us.
Oh my goodness.
Glenn's bringing him over for you.
I can't afford to buy a thread and jig.
Brian, you got money in aren't you?
Yeah, that's the problem. I haven't earned
money
it yet.
haven't even earned you. That's
Right.
a while since I heard that.
Where's me thing? Oh, there it is.
Where's me thing?
You're right. That's the problem. I haven't earned it
There
yet.
somewhere. I'm trying this out because I haven't used it before.
You see.
I'm following the
JP, you
instructions.
don't know everything.
Terry,
Yes. Oh, well done, P. First time I've heard that.
Go on. Behave yourself. I can't.
yeah, I'm a
afford to
little
buy
bit slow.
thread.
We've had a couple of nights out.
This is what you're supposed to do. I've read these book.
You read the instructions.
I've read the book.
Katie putting his schmades in. Good evening.
Oh, Katie's in. How you doing,
Hi,
Katie?
Katie.
Hello, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
How's the lump?
Katie, you're going to Yandles next Saturday. You've got to get a day off, all right? Chris has already said.
Right, that's Katie sorted.
Might want to go overhead, Terry.
Right, will do.
Just leaving the car, guys. Oh, jeez, Glenn.
Oh, there. Find the Allen keys and everything else here. Gil.
So that's a little carbide cutter, isn't it?
This is a little carbide cutter. Right, I'll explain it in a sec. Right, apparently, this is
Katie says
12
she's
teeth
scared,
per inch.
but
this
that's the
is.
last day before her maternity leave starts.
And it's
and the
highly
bump is good.
testicle to
Bump is good,
get it
thank
lined
you.
up.
Good job.
Where's all the wood butchers in? Have
Because
we
what
said
you got to
hello
do
him?
is you got to line
Yeah,
it up
where's the?
with that and get this straight with the lathe by looking down on it. And I can do that easy because I'm good at that sort of thing.
Because you have a good eye.
Tighten it up.
A good eye for a level, Terry. Is that what you
Yeah,
think?
then loosen that, wind this off. Wind it back out the way. And then
My,
wind it back in and spin the lathe until
course.
it just touches.
Andrew just asked, was it in the box? Glenn says.
No, not there
"Course
yet.
it is."
Right, it's just touching now. This is 12 threads per inch. So somewhere there's a thing that says you've got to do so much for that 12 threads per inch. And that's going to be 12 threads per inch, 10 to 12. Right, that's
Yeah, Casey
I
is a
don't know.
dance teacher. There is a rumour going around, which I've
Sure.
just started, that Casey was Mark's pole dancing teacher.
Oh,
So
that's
this is
what it
seven.
was.
This is 7 clicks to get it
That's
to
an
cut.
image. That's an image I
Right.
just want out of my head.
Just wind it back out of the way. 7 to 8. So I'm going to do 7, and then I'm going to do 8. The 8th one to
Right,
finish.
hold, stop. What speed is the lathe on that?
It's going to be full speed in a sec. But at the moment, I'm
2000?
setting this up. So I'm going to go in. I'll just 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tighten it up. Lathe at 3,500.
So now that's a depth of cut, is it? That you've just said.
And all I've got to do now, if that's there like that, and that's tightened up, is turn it.
Ooh. Look at that.
And the thread that's going in the back gives you the picture of the thread you're cutting at the front.
Yeah.
Wow.
Done by Stuart, huh?
Hey, short.
Good evening.
Is that a new name too? Done by Stuart?
I think so.
That is brilliant.
Don't even need another one because it's
Ah.
perfect, guys. It says 7 to 8 clicks. I did it 7
You know,
clicks. And
I'm going
perfect.
to have to ask now.
look at that.
What?
Hey? Isn't that just orgasmic?
That's just tiggity
Right,
boo.
Terry, could you lift the camera up a wee bit so we can see the handle at the
Camera up.
Zoom out a little bit.
Yeah.
Or zoom out a little bit or something.
Sorry.
There you go. Because I want to see
There's the
the,
handle.
the handle you were
Oh,
talking about.
yeah,
was
that's
it
what you were turning down. Yeah, yeah.
doing the clicks.
Oh, that one there. You got to undo that.
Right, undo that.
Click in and click out. So this bit goes in and comes out one click
Right,
at a
okay.
time.
Right.
And when you click it in or out and ready to go, you tighten that back up again because obviously it's going to be slacking it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's your lock and lever, basically.
You lock that up and then you wind this in and out. Blah, 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 blah. I mean,
Right.
you know,
And that
you got to have a
collar
gap
on the
here.
end.
You got to have a gap. Hang on, let me pull back again.
Yeah,
Up
the
again.
collar on the end is
You got to have a
obviously
gap
the,
there and a gap there when you start. This bit
Yeah.
here is if I want to go in again now, right? Like I was finished, you know.
Uh-huh.
Right, hang on.
You've adjusted it all nice.
Let's go in again because it should still work. Right, I'm in again. Now that to stop, I'm gone into the gap. It's to stop me hitting the end. If I now lock that up,
Aye, lock and collar, yeah.
we'll do it again anyway. I'll just tighten this up.
It's probably more important on the
Tighten that
inside
one up.
side, isn't it?
Right.
Hmm.
All right, tighten that up. Right, let me rewind it a minute. Just rewind it. Now if I go undo that, one click in,
And
back up,
that's just adjusting the depth of thread then, obviously.
and in we go again.
Oh, so you don't get it into
And
one.
I can just keep turning till I hit this backstop.
Yes, yes. So you don't get the yeah. Okay. What is the cut? What is the cutter? Is it a carbide or HSS or what?
It's a small carbide cutter.
Right,
Just-
now it
just-
screwed the threads up because I was turning it on and they were
Ah,
already
yeah.
perfectly finished. So, you know.
Yeah, you messed. You
Oh,
messed
so you
it.
got
That's
it
not
right
bad,
the
is it?
first time.
I like that.
So do you? I don't know. This don't know how to ask. The question is, what about the thing it'll screw into?
Yeah, the
Can you
internal
create
thread.
the?
That's the external thread, so it's an internal
Yeah.
thread you're
Right.
thinking about.
Yeah,
Right,
the
okay.
internal. Well, yeah. The internal thread
So it does both.
is going to be in there, isn't it? And then you put
Yeah.
the cutter on the inside and do exactly the same.
Okay.
When you move it in and
Ah.
out, whichever way you're doing it. Yeah.
And
like
the
that.
inside is where the end relief and the stop collar really come into their own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly.
And Casey's just put
on
in
the
there
outside, you can see it.
5-week countdown. Yeah, it's 5 weeks until you never
That-
sleep a whole night again.
Your forget just put in there. If you back off the speed, if you back the speed off a bit, Terry, it will remove the burnt wood. Burnt
Ah,
wood?
The what
yeah.
would?
Burnt.
If
No,
you,
none of
if
it's
you're,
burnt. It's just I went all the way down perfectly, but then I went down another click to just to show you how it went in, but that was too deep, so the cutter just took the tops off.
Okay.
That's all that was.
So
Now then,
when you were saying you turn it in 6, 7 clicks, whatever that is,
yeah,
that's the depth of the thing for
depth
that
of the
picture
thread.
thread. Aye,
Depth
but
of the thread.
That's for that picture thread.
Affirmative.
So, yeah, so obviously each thread,
Okay.
it'll be different. Yeah, yeah.
Ah, there we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That
now.
makes sense
Okay.
now, yeah.
Yep.
9 clicks, 10 TVI, 8, 7 to 8, 12, 6 and 14, 16, 5 clicks, you know.
Colin says you can also do left-handed threads by
Yeah.
starting at the bottom and working
And working backwards.
out on the far side.
Good, isn't it?
Eddie
I
Elliott's
know,
just
I know,
put
I
in,
mean, I know
yeah,
I turn threads by hand, but
Hey, Eddie.
your friend
I just-
Eddie's just put in. So that's how you turn all them threads, Terry.
no, I'll turn them all by hand, Eddie. You just come in.
Evening. Yes.
Or have you
Yeah,
been here
yeah.
before? Did you
He's
see
been
my
lurking.
finish my see my
No,
finished article?
Eddie's been watching since the start, I bet.
I know he has. He's a lazy toad, lurking in the background.
Yeah, lurking. Yeah,
Yeah,
lurky or
lurker.
lurky.
Look at that. Hey,
JP wants to know, how do you deal with the wood movement when making threads? I presume you have to use bone dry or stabilized wood.
nope. You use snooper glue. Right, let's get a piece of really crap word, shall we? Let's get something really bad here. Let's have a
You
look.
can use super glue to strengthen
well,
the fibers.
They're
still
recommended
does
that you
need
use
the-
super glue for everything. It's
But
recommended.
stabilized wood would work really well.
It
Yeah,
does
I mean,
need
you
to
know,
be
any
well
close
dried.
grain wood, Marparney or any close grain snake, we're black, all the blackwards and all the rest
But
of it, they will be brilliant.
if you stabilized pine, would that work?
Yep.
Yeah,
Because basically you're
will.
turning it into resin.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Shall we? A bit of ash. A bit of ash.
That's using that. What do you call that stuff? With
Cactus juice.
cactus juice. That's it.
That's a bit of ash. Right. I'll put some snooker glue on.
Mark turn again has just said, "Is that boxwood? It would be interesting to see what other woods." That's what we're doing now.
Just go now. Just go now. Give me time to get away.
Eddie Elliott.
I mean,
Eddie Elliott's just said, "Good evening, all." Good evening, Eddie.
Evening, Eddie.
Even Eddie.
So you saw my other bit, Eddie, so I don't need to show you again. Right. I can't do this now.
I don't know if he
I
did.
can't
Right,
get
so
this lid
just
off
to
my super glue.
summarise what Terry was just saying, if you've got something which doesn't normally take a thread, if you cut it to size and then soak it in a bit of CA glue,
Bit of tin CA glue, yeah.
Yeah.
that'll just stabilise the wood enough to cut the thread on.
Yeah, I'll show you.
If it's not dry,
Super
then it
glue.
will go oval
Yes,
and
Super
cause
glue.
a problem. But
Matthew.
Super glue. I'm super gluing
Lawrence
this,
is in
as you
the
can see.
chat.
Matthew Lawrence showing us. Yep.
Evening, Matthew.
Good evening.
I'm at.
good evening.
Yeah,
Super
wet
gluing
wood
this.
will certainly go oval. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
Little
but
bit.
then if you make the threads a little bit bigger, it will take up the ovalness. It won't matter, will it? Because you know what I mean.
Casey's
With
asking
me?
about Sobe thread cutting tools. They are very good.
They are excellent. I use them all the time.
Terry uses them all the time. This is something that Terry just bought to play with.
Yeah.
But he's quite capable of cutting hand threads.
Yep.
Um,
But I just
This,
bought it
this,
for
this
fun.
would be good if you were making a run of boxes and you
Oh,
wanted to make
it's excellent.
Yeah, once you get set up, yeah.
20 inserts or something.
Wipe
to
that
make.
off. Give it a
No,
spray.
That would be good for that.
but yeah, I mean, you could make a 8 or 10 inch long insert and just
Martin
drop it.
Dickinson's in. He says, been watching for a while, but he forgot to add himself to the chat.
Well, come
So,
on,
Martin.
Martin.
Sorry, excuse Martin. I don't know.
Right, so that's that.
Just
We
can't
used
get
to
the
say,
stuff
what
these
should be
days,
12 TPI or something else?
12. 12. Wait, what have you got?
I got 12. I got 16. I got 3.5.
3.5.
You know, the spindle.
M33 with 3.5.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good, eh? Interesting.
Oh, you could make lots of little tools, little
Well,
chucks and
that's the
stuff like
answer.
that. Today,
Right,
back
so
in
now
the
I'm going to
day.
take this off.
Terry was rich until he bought this tool. Yeah, that's what worries me.
I wouldn't worry about that, Brian. I
Ruth
wouldn't
paid
afford it. I
for
couldn't afford
it.
it. Do this up. Oh, you're on the wrong one. Yeah, just get it on that one so you can see me working it. Do this.
I was there when he bought it, and he got me to scratch Ruth so that he could nick her purse and pay for it with her card.
That sounds
Not
right.
again.
Again.
Sounds a bit terriish.
Cutter. Cutter on. I'm going and go. Let's
So
go.
how-
Move that up.
So the cutter is just held in there by a grub screw, Terry?
It is, yeah, out in there by a
Oh, okay.
grub screw. And you got a hole there if you can't get it off
Screws.
for the what's the name,
Yeah,
you know.
bit of torsion
Oh,
bar.
Torsion barring, right. Line that up there. Aye.
Hey, comment turn like says Pete and I will be fighting over it.
So you're just eyeing that in, Ter, that's parallel with the
Eye it
bedroom.
in, that's what you got to do, parallel it up, right. Now wind it.
Okay.
Wind it back. If it go back far enough, won't go back far enough. So I'm going to move the thing back a bit because I didn't have the gap between. You got to have a gap there. Right.
Is
Do it
the,
again.
Terry, is the cutter the same for all threads, or is it different
All
cutters?
threads. Cut the same for all threads.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Just the one cutter.
No,
So
I've got
it-
another cutter actually, which is a tiny one for going into like little jobbins.
So it's a tapered cutter,
It's a
obviously.
yeah.
Has to be.
Right. Hang on, let me think. Tighten that up. Let's
That's
just
why
check that.
you have to go in by
Tighten that up.
little bits.
Rewind that.
So
Dude,
Kirsten wants
tighten
to
it.
know what's the largest diameter that any of your curated threads on. I tried making threads on a 25 centimeter diameter. My goodness, that's big.
I can make thread on anything, can I? I can make thread on 20 inch diameter.
Couldn't
What?
get it
Couldn't
to
get
work.
it to work. Too much
Too much
wobble.
wobble.
Well, that's
Yeah,
that
I
would,
mean-
Peripheral
that would be
speed.
a limiting
Peripheral
factor.
speed might be a bit. What's the name, mind?
Yeah.
Right, undo that. Wind it back.
Standard 60
the
degree
clicks.
thread cutting, says Colin.
Light it up. Oh, I moved it. Oh, I thought I tightened it up. I
You
didn't
didn't
tighten that bugger up. I didn't tighten the tool rest at the bar up.
The lock and lever, yeah.
Yeah, let's just move it a bit more now.
The tool less lock and lever, yeah.
Right. Right, now I've got to go back
Oh.
now. Yeah, undo that, go back.
Just as we're enjoying our nice, beautiful spring weather over here.
Try that.
Heather from Spirit Wind, Woodstone and Bone. He said, "Hi everyone, made it to work despite the ice storm."
Oh,
Oh, right, I'm just doing what they call a kiss test, which is bring it back, click it in one, tighten it back up, go forward till I hear it just cut in, not cut in yet, back again, undo it, click, tighten it up, back again, just starting to cut, tighten that up, right, undo it, back it off, tighten it up, 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks. I'm going to do 4, then 3, because it's crap word in it.
right, you've
See if
got
that
cut
works.
4. Yeah.
This is ash with super glue on. I haven't got a backstop here because I'm not going to bother with it because I can eyeball it going in, can I?
Right, okay.
Eyeball
There
power.
we go. See what happens.
Why are you holding a piece of wood, Terry?
Got to put a hand somewhere, haven't you?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
that's
real,
right.
here, it's a real, I have to say it's a real simple idea though, isn't it?
It is actually. It's brilliant. That's even something I could do.
Oh. I think we maybe
Right,
should
just
one of these, William.
Going to lock this one up now so it won't go any further. So it should stop
Yeah,
at the back.
We spend about 2 weeks making threads, and that'll be the last we'll see of it.
Exactly, yeah.
Wind it back.
like all the other pieces of equipment
Yeah.
I've bought.
Oh, I don't know.
Right, switch off a minute.
Best things to both ever, but we need a bigger one now.
I don't know how to do that as well. You see it
After
there?
today, definitely.
Is there a bigger one?
There.
Mm.
Right, so
Yeah,
now,
Pete has the bigger one.
now, if I wanted to try anything now, I'm going to have to take it all off, and I'm bolting everything. But not with this bit, because this, when you undo this piece here, down here, look,
Right, you can see that, yeah.
take that one out,
And just lift it straight out.
lift it up.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that just
Back into
fine?
it. Maybe I can test my
Yeah,
piece.
totally.
Da-da-da-da-da. Right, and
Oh,
it's
you
still got
tested
flats
it,
on
yeah.
it. So what I'll do now is I get more super glue. Right. Spray some more in there.
Paul Norfolk Hunters just pointed out a good tip is do the female threads first.
Yeah, it is
Absolutely,
definitely do the
much
female first.
easier,
I'm just playing with this, of course.
much
Yeah,
easier
on.
to shape the male threads to the female than it is the
It's
other
my
way around.
first time, isn't it? So I'm just trying it.
Or size rather than shape.
that's what they actually said to the bishop.
Well, I'll say that with hand chasing. Do the female threads first. You know, because it's always better, easier, not better. It's always easier to.
Betterer.
Yeah, it's always easier to get the adjustment on the outside threads than it is to get the adjustment on the inside threads.
Yeah.
Need to order 5 buckets of super glue then.
Snooker glue, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, you know, if you're using wide grain timber, you could never do this on oak and threading it. We could try, I suppose, but
No,
that'd
not
be
John.
brilliant.
Well, no.
Tell you
Well,
that.
you might, but take your
Yeah.
word.
Right, so you wind it back again. We've done that. Back
The
past
thing you
the
have to
cutter.
remember is that
Pull the pin.
the pitch of your thread is a difference in size that you need to cut your blanks.
Drop it down. Put the pin back in.
Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, getting the size right.
Wind it back to where we need to start. Wind him up.
Put the overhead again, Ter.
Hang on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Let me
So you
wind
need
just
3
back
more
there.
clicks in.
Overhead. We need 3 more clicks, don't we? Did we say?
Yeah, 3.
Do
Yeah.
that. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Back up.
Interesting little tool. There's no doubt.
I didn't let the super glue dry properly, I don't think.
Heather
got a
says
couple
there
of-
are trees and power
Couple of
lines
tear
down
outs, so
everywhere.
that's me not
There's-
knowing
Oh,
how to
no.
use it properly, I think.
That's not good, Heather. I hope you are all safe.
That should stop there. It does. Locked up. Switch off. Yeah, I got a bit of breakout, but that's because it's my first time using it, I suppose.
Paul says
it
if
is
it's
on
a bit
ash,
of a
so-
tight fit, you can use a bit of 240 grit on the male threads until you get the desired fit.
Yep, tis true.
Hang
you
on.
can.
240, is that the same as this stuff that Rob's just sent us?
No.
No. That's got, it's got a
24.
0 on the end of it there.
Yeah, you're missing
Yeah,
a
that
zero.
ain't
but
bad,
it's
actually,
different,
for a
so it
first
should be the
go.
same, isn't it?
First
No,
go
you're-
with 12
yeah,
threads
no.
breech on a piece of rough ash. Blimey.
Working?
Quite good.
It's actually
Yeah,
looking
good
really
job.
good for timber it's on.
You know, that ain't bad at all. For a first go on stupid word.
Yeah. So Chris has decided he's changing to the Hope system.
It is amazing. I must admit.
It is a very good system. If you're doing a lot of
It's very
threads,
good.
it is well worth it.
Yeah.
Or if you've got loose money to burn like Terry has, then it's well worth
Yeah,
it.
well, you know, if you're rich, don't matter, does it?
God, I might have to buy this now.
Do that back up.
Glenn,
Wind that off.
oh no.
And the way to change said spindles is you just grab the spindle.
Spindle?
There it is.
Ah.
Ah,
wanna do that one?
There's different spindles. Ah,
You want to do that one?
Different
Yeah.
pictures.
It's your
or
thread, isn't it?
different pitches of thread, yeah.
Need to get the other
Let's see.
Albert key. Allen key, or what do I do with the small?
So what pitch
small
is
Allen
this
key?
one?
What do I do? Oh, there it is.
Roy the Boy has just joined us.
Evening,
There we
Roy.
go.
Roy.
Evening, Roy.
No, it should be that one. Which one's it? That one or that one?
So you
That
have to show your box again in the end, Terry, just because
one.
'cause
Roy's in,
Roy's
is he?
joined us
Roy's coming.
after you finished.
Yeah.
Okay.
right, boy, as usual.
He's a
You can
lazy
show him
tool,
the
that's
lamp as
why.
well if you feel like it, because that's
Where's
what
he
it's
been?
for, isn't it?
Pub.
Right, that goes there.
Sunday afternoon, isn't it? He's been to the pub.
Oh, of course he has, yeah. He's been asleep, actually. Pull that one out. Put that one in. And then we got whatever that is. What is it there? That's 16 TPI. Tighten up on the flat
What's the
there.
courses thread you got there?
That one.
12.
The
12 TPI.
that one.
Oh, M33.
M33. 3.5. However, having said that, I take this off. I'll show you that one. No way. Is that 3.5?
No.
Doesn't look like it.
But it doesn't
No,
need to be, does
doesn't.
it? Because what it needs to be is it needs to cut down, and as you cut down, it goes deeper. It says 3.5. So by cutting down, that would give you as you
Eddie
cut
wants-
down, it would probably progress in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
Eddie
the
wants
cutter would
to
go
know.
wider.
Eddie wants to know how many come with the kit.
3.
3.
Many as you want, though. You can buy them. You can buy a box of 10 if you want. Well, I think he does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he does 7 or 8 different ones.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with Roy?
But would you need them all? I don't know, especially mine, I suppose. Let me stick a piece of gash wood on just to try. Right, let's stick a bit of this on.
Earworms not doing their job. What do you mean by that, Roy? Earworms not doing their job.
Let me put that piece I had back on there. Right,
Where's Joe?
right. Because it says
Coming in.
3.5, but it's miles
you're still
smaller
there.
than that. So let's have a look.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard your voice for a while. I hadn't heard your dulcet tones for a while.
Right, this is a bit of wood that we used Rob's
Watch it.
thing on.
Watch it.
Touch it.
We used Rob's, what's the name, didn't we? There's the flat there. Just tighten that up.
Chris,
See if it
Turn
cuts.
Creek Woodturner's got to go. He's got to get ready for work in the morning.
See you, Chris.
Take care, Chris.
Here's
All right.
Chris.
Yes,
Oh,
Chris.
that's tight.
Um,
For now.
So long as Casey behaves herself, hopefully I'll see you next weekend.
Yeah.
It's
Katie's
tight.
not getting the day off. That's the day before she goes on maternity leave.
God, it's
Cheers.
tight. That is
Throw
tight.
just throw a sickie. You'll be fine.
Yeah. And you could be off for a month anyway. Who's going to
Yeah.
care?
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Sack?
Lucy's off as well. Take care, Lucy.
Cheers,
Bye,
Lucy.
Lucy.
Bye, Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy. Something's wrong. I'm here, Roy the boy. I'm sure we know you there, Roy. I could be Mitchy.
I thought we said he was here.
Yeah,
He did say he was
I've
here.
not seen anything.
we did say he was here.
Right.
Probably wasn't
Put
listening.
that on. This is supposed to be.
Yeah, well, as you're turning there, it seems to be coming out a lot faster on each rotation of the handle.
Yeah. Right,
That's-
let's move that up.
That is a big thread.
Move it up to where it's going to be.
Yeah.
Get that lined up.
Get Bolly head out the way.
A big mallet
Get
of
it
a
me
head.
lined up first. Shut your mouth, you. So, right. Tighten that up. Tighten that up. Hold tight. I'm not going to super glue it. I'm just going to try it a minute.
No, give it a lash without. Just see how it turns out.
Because it's not going to be,
The course
Right.
thread should be okay anyway.
If it's spinning fast enough, it should cut it. Ooh, that's not straight.
I mean, this is
Yeah,
not even, this hasn't been, what's the name,
Throw it up.
How many clicks did you get in that time? Sorry? Roy's trying to tell us he's been here for 10 minutes. We didn't say he was in.
Oh, sorry, Roy.
Well, we knew he was in. We just didn't want to say it. We're just holding the
Sometimes you
peace for a
don't want to
while.
interfere.
Paul
when-
in Norfolk Tunnel says, don't forget the little chamfer at the start.
Yeah, that's a good tip. If you put a little chamfer on the beginning of the thread,
Well, we know it's going to work, don't we?
yeah, it helps it to locate when you're doing the thread. Stop you stripping
That's
the thread
gonna work.
when you're not looking.
Pull that back a bit.
It's a little beastie of a car.
Isn't it?
I like it, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Right.
I was thinking, get one. I was wondering if we could use that for something else too.
Right.
Mm.
Where was I? That works. We know that.
Mike has just put in the chat, Terry. You could have an adjustable height lamppost now.
I could.
It's
Well, let's get a lamppost first.
I could have an adjustable light lamppost, yes. Oh, hang on.
Andy Rubel Leonard says it's only 400. What?
for the footage, yes.
495 quid for the full kit. Oh God,
It
I
is.
just fell off the chair. Oh God.
£495. Well, that's what's on the box anyway.
Oh God.
Yeah,
That's good. That's going to hurt.
I'm
that's
having
why you had to steal
palpitations.
Ruth's credit card to pay for it.
Somebody pick Brian up, please.
Oh my God. I hope that little thing's sending the message to my heart clinic. Oh God.
But if you're cutting a lot of threads, the amount of time it saves you, it's probably
I
worth it.
won't be. What's the chances of me cutting a lot of threads, Pete?
Well,
a
the
bit
thing is,
more
Brian,
if you're able to use
if
a
you had
gadget
the
like that.
ability to do it, it'd be fine. But
I have the ability, Daddy.
you know what I mean.
I'm
The
invincible
ability
as
to do
well,
it,
Daddy.
you
You
can
know,
do them
Invincible,
by
yeah.
hand. It's just how much thread do you need to cut to make it £495 worth? It seems most
Doesn't
thread you
matter.
can put on boxes and that are like less than a quarter of an inch long.
How many
Probably.
people do you know, Pete? They got probably bulldozers,
Aye.
and God knows what else in there. Never used, not hardly used once, and they paid £85 for them or whatever they paid for them. And they'll use an awful lot of that for that. Well, do they? They don't. It's a hobby, isn't it?
Abrasive Robbers
Yeah.
just says you can buy yourself a 3D printer for that and make one for yourself.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, there's the box.
There's the box.
Zoom out a bit, Terry, if you're able.
Aye?
Zoom out.
Can you zoom
out.
out a bit if you're able?
Zoom out a bit.
Yeah.
There it is. There's the
Yeah.
box. And that's what you get.
That comes from a 1-inch post on that label. So
Well, I bought a
Terry
1-inch
put in
post
earlier.
because it comes with a 1-inch post, but I could have had a 30mm post for mine. But then I said to him, I won't be able to take it to clubs and demonstrate if I do that at
Yeah.
some point. So I'll get the insert so that the
Got an
insert,
adapter.
you can use it on most lathes then
I
with,
think I have
with an
an
inch.
adapter like that. It came with a Sorby thing.
Well, you seem
There you
quite
go.
pleased with it, don't you? So,
That's that.
It is a lovely bit of kit. If you're cutting a
is
lot
for
of
sure.
threads, it is well worth paying for. If you're cutting a few threads, it's worth having because it's tools.
Oh.
Tools are never a bad investment.
The only thing is, like everything else, when you get these boxes with spongy
Until you've got to
sponge
sell
metal
them
bits.
again, then nobody wants them second hand. That's the trouble.
No, but you can just sit and look at them. That's worth
Well,
it.
that's true. Keep them shiny.
Yep. Right, I ain't going to be selling this, am I?
No.
Ruth will be
Hey,
selling
Doug.
this.
Doug
Oh,
is
that's
after
true.
coming in. Doug Miller.
That's
yeah,
true,
Um,
Ken.
Ruth will be selling that, won't she?
Yeah.
No, Ruth's not selling it. I've already got it.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's in the
Oh,
bag already,
I've-
Pete, is
Well,
it?
there, look,
Thank
that's,
you.
After
Yeah,
you
there you
fight for
go.
calling
Look,
for it.
that's not quite cut yet, but that was a bit of ash with no juice, no rubbish on it. And you can see
It's not too bad.
another couple of depths of cuts in it been there, isn't it?
Yeah, bargain at $12.99.
Yeah. Right, do we haven't seen my finished piece then?
Roy
Roy
hasn't
hasn't,
seen it.
and,
Roy, you
Doug
there,
himself
Roy?
hasn't seen it.
Somebody else that came in.
Let me know if you're there, Roy. No point showing if you're not.
I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, that's only a couple of months of horse livery.
Yes,
Yeah,
there was time changed Sunday morning at 2:00.
yes.
That's
Be
fine.
I was in the pub when time changed. I watched that happen.
So you lost
were
an
not.
hour's drinking time, Pete, did you?
Right, here it is then, Roy. I think I'll do it.
God, do something with that board.
Ta-da. All that work for that, Roy.
Swaps.
I don't
Aye.
like the top.
Doesn't
Daddy, I
know
do- I
what's
do
going
not
round
like
is
it.
in.
However, Roy, if we finish it by unscrewing it, like that,
The classy
can
piece,
take-
there's no doubt.
we can take our napkin, put our napkin ring on if we want to. Yeah, black or
Black or white,
white,
Or
yellow,
both.
yellow. Black or
or
yellow.
both. And then when we finish our dinner and we want to pick our teeth, we can just pull on that little lever and it chucks in away.
I know.
And there's our toothpicks. Good,
There you are now.
eh? Take it out of the way.
Did you turn them toothpicks as well, Daddy?
Yep.
He did.
All of them. That's why I've been so long finishing it. So there we are.
You turned them with 24 grit sandpaper.
Well, then,
Robert Leonard just said, Terry,
Yes.
where does the bulb go?
Where's the what?
Bulb.
The bulb.
Bulb. Bulb or battery?
bulb.
And this was hand threaded, by the way. This is hand threaded, not.
Yeah, because you didn't have a fancy £500 machine.
I didn't use it for that.
Ever
we
so
are.
good, Terry. Ever so good.
Grand job, mate.
How much is the bigger how much is the bigger what do you call it?
What's the bigger? What do you call it?
Bigger what do you call it?
What's the bigger? What do you call it, Brian?
Bigger coring tool. How much is that?
Coving tool. What do you want about?
Coring.
Coring.
Oh, coring
Right,
tool.
one I've
Sorry.
got is an old-fashioned one. It's
Oh, is there a new one? Oh,
it's
there
2
we go.
generations on from mine.
Oh right, okay. Guess who's looking at that then.
So
Still good though.
yeah, the one I've
Bigger-
got is good. It's it would easily call that bit of burr if William wants to pop it over. But
Yeah, you've no chance.
but
So
go on to Atkinson's site, and there have been some problems with phony
Oh,
Chinese knockoffs of woodcut. So don't buy it from a cheap source.
no. Woodcut bowl saver.
Always makes sense.
4 Extreme or something now, I think they are. 4X or something.
Now Terry's nice and clean.
yeah, dust. Well,
Not
not
many
dust.
change, though.
Chippings from the blackwood. It's bloody awful. Gets in your
It
clothes.
does
and
get
everything.
everywhere.
Here we are, everybody. Hope you like that.
Great job, Terry. Have to say.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody in the chat for putting up with Terry for so long trying to get this job done.
So
Feel
I've got
such
another project I'm going to be
relief.
doing soon. You know, last look at that one because I don't know where it's going next. I'll be going to the bin. However,
You can't put that in bin after all that
No,
work.
that's not going in the bin.
no, I ain't gonna put it in the bin. I got another project I'm going to do. This is might be a longer project though, but it will be a longer project.
Oh,
Apart from the what's it called, lamppost, which is still here, waiting for me to make the top. So I'll try sorting out the top within the next 6 to 8 years. Until then, I've decided I'm going to make a spinning wheel.
Ah, cool.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
because you're going to be on 3 days a week making that, aren't you?
no, I just make it in a couple of nights. You know, I'll do it a couple of weekends. It'll be fine, won't it?
Couple of weekends.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, what is it? 6
Spinning wheel.
spindles
I'm looking
and
forward
the
to
wheel, and then a couple of bobbins. There'd be a bit of flat work as well, obviously, because you got to have the stand made. You got to make a stand, don't I?
Quite a
means I've got-
few, quite a
means
few
I've got to
little
get a-
bits involved.
I've got a planer thicknesser I've got to get as well, though.
I'm selling one. Do you want it?
Depends.
that. Well,
A, how
spinning wheel.
much? A, how much? And B, what is it? Mm.
It's only a little charm with 8-inch planar thicknesser. It's been sat in the corner of my workshop for a year or more unused. So I don't know, we'll sort something out.
Okay.
It's in my way, basically.
all
It's even
right.
cheaper than anyway. Reef,
Yeah, he wants to get rid of it.
trip to Bristol, Reef.
Oh, there it is.
Well, you're coming down to Plymouth soon, aren't you?
I am June.
Oh, June. It's a
June.
bit of a while
It's
away.
not, well, it's not far away, is it, June?
That's true.
We're about to
Not
go
that
into
far.
April
We'll
now.
talk about that anyway, Terry. Because I'm literally I'm getting it ready to go on eBay next week. But if you need one, you might as
Well,
have this
is
one.
it? Yeah. I don't need it. It doesn't need to be too big, Pete, because I've got
No,
no
it's
room
not.
here
It's a
really.
bench top. It's a bench top.
It's a
planar
bench top
thicknesser.
one,
It's
A bench top one, that might be all right then.
8-inch plank. It's not a big one.
Right.
Um,
I only
I-
want to
I-
do the small stuff with.
I
And there
used
is
it
another
for,
thing I need-
some glue up jobs.
Yeah, I need another. There is another thing I need it for as well, because I've put some slats in. Well, Reef wanted another shelf in the airing cupboard. I put the things up, but then I've got to go now to some weird bloody place and buy planed wood, put the slats in. I'm gonna have to do that if I clean the things. I'll plane it myself.
Yeah.
But I had to get rid of the big one when I lived in Plymouth because it was huge.
Yeah, no, this is a small bench top one. It was bought to be compact and out of the way. And I have used it quite a lot, but I haven't used it in a long time.
Did you get
and
blades
it's-
for it still?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I will talk about that then. Right. So that's it, I think, really. Bit early, 20 to 9, but an hour and a half, I suppose, isn't it? I finished
Sure,
it, didn't I? I finished
plenty
it.
of time.
Finished it.
All
You've
finished.
actually finished something.
All finished.
Yeah, it's like a world record, isn't it? First
Yeah.
time Ferry's actually finished a project.
Yeah, hey, come on.
Hey.
You do better than that. So, everybody, I hope
That's
you enjoyed what you
impossible.
saw tonight. If you did, fine. I might see you again. If you didn't,
We
I
did.
probably won't see you
Yeah,
again.
tough.
Yeah.
Tough. See you further down the millennium, as they say, or the log. Next week, Pete's on.
No, it's not. Terry's on.
Next week, I'm on. Oh, no.
Good try, though.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure if.
Good effort, Terry.
What weekend is it next weekend?
It's first
The,
weekend in April.
It's the
First weekend in
6th.
April.
Yeah,
6th.
the 6th.
Right.
Yeah.
So the 12th and the 13th, I might not be on then. You know, whatever that day is, a Sunday.
Well, unless Ruth
13th.
contacts me and says it's real, I don't believe a word you say, Terry. So yeah.
Quite right, Pete.
It's the AG. It's the.
Nah, it's no good you saying it, Terry, because
It's the
unless Ruth tells me it's not
Association
real.
of British Woodturners, whatever.
You've caught me on
AGM.
this scam way too often. Unless
It's
Ruth
the
tells me it's not
AGM, and
real.
it's in Staffordshire. And me being the trade officer, I've got to go to the AGM, haven't I? And it's the whole weekend. We won't be leaving till about
Yeah.
4 or 5 o'clock Sunday evening.
You
I
mean
need a note from
last
your
week
wife
till
before I
last
believe you,
4.
Terry.
So I won't be
Yeah.
home after that. So. Ruth, right to the man.
Right.
Email.
Right, no more questions for me, hopefully. Well, if they are, they're good ones. Oh, hang on, I've got to show you something, am I? Christ.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm quite looking forward to doing the next cover with Terry.
thought you
'Cause
were
I've got
I forgot.
the other
So
two
Gotta
strange
show us
wood
something.
bowl blanks that I want to
I
play
got to
with.
show you something.
Oh. Sam Lockham's just joined us. Good evening, Sam. We're finished.
Good evening, Sam.
Good
Sorry,
evening.
A little
Sam.
bit late, but
Nice of you to come.
Just to let you. Can I just? I'm just going to show you this.
Go on then.
What do you think of that?
It's a bell.
Lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
Nice.
It's bright.
Now look at that. Look at that display. That's my friend Haley. If anybody's going to Anglesey Abbey or the other place, can't remember it now. That's she's got a display there.
Very good,
yeah,
Haley.
nice.
Is this play or a sale?
Display selling as well in the National Trust thing.
Ah, right.
Very good, Haley. Well done, you.
And
Well
if
done,
anybody's near Taylor's Murfield on the 9th of, is it the 9th? Yeah. On the 9th, I should be
Terry-
demonstrating
Terry Ray.
masterclass in thread chasing.
Terry
Taylor's
Ray.
Murfield. Be there.
Sam's got a
Rubbish.
good excuse for being late. He's back from dinner with the kids. I
Oh.
happen to know because we've been chatting on a different medium earlier on. Sam's got a
see.
late set up now.
Oh, well done, Sam.
Oh,
stuff.
You'll be
well
buzzing
done,
soon,
Sam.
mate. You'll be buzzing soon. Right. Just check this here. So I had a call in.
Thanks,
Right.
thanks,
Hey,
Terry.
Graham.
It's Ickworth House near Bury St Edmunds. Ickworth House,
A beautiful display,
Yeah.
Haley.
Bury
Well done.
St Edmunds. Yeah, really nice.
And Ian in the shed is saying, is it the 9th of April, Terry, that you're doing that demo?
It is. Taylor's Murfield, wherever that is. I got the postcode, so I should be there.
It's
But,
Murfield.
yeah,
Murfield. It's in
It might be
Murfield.
Murfield.
it's in
the-
Murfield, but it's in a place called Birkins, Burkitt or something, Burko or something. Anyway, which is near it. There, I don't know where they're. I just got the postcode. I'll have a look. See if it says here. See if it says.
What's your hopeless, Terry?
Right, it says here.
Well, you've got Ruth to look after you.
I really need to get better eyes.
Better arise.
Needs a new heart, new back, new legs, new hips. Needs new eyes.
I've
as
had
well.
most of that, Bri.
Yeah, I know. Talking about a
Ouches.
burden on the health service.
Wednesday, the 9th of April, 6 and it doesn't say, it just says demo evening. That's close to Tuesday. And it hasn't given the address. Well, it's in Taylor's Murfield.
Ian in the shed says
In
it's not
Murfield.
close, but it's the closest place to me now. Oh,
It's in Murfield.
it's closer than William and I have got. I have to tell you.
I couldn't tell you where it is.
Yeah,
Like
for
I said,
sure.
I've got the postcode. Well, I'll tell you the postcode actually. I'll look up the 9th of April. Should be here. WF148NA. No, yes, or NF. I think it's NA. WF148NA.
Anybody that's in the Northwich Eastish that can get there.
It's in Yorkshire anyway.
Russell said it's near Huddersfield.
Somewhere there. Somewhere there anyway. It's about an hour and a half for me, I think. Hour and 3/4. No, 2 hours for me.
Wherever it is, just turn up.
Turn up if you want to laugh. And if you want to learn something, turn up. If you don't want to learn anything, don't turn up.
And I got to say, Terry's just as bad live as it is normally.
Shut your mouth, you.
He's worse.
Well, yeah, he
There's
is
no
worse.
control in him, man. He's by himself. He's just uncontrollable. As well as being
You're
invincible.
worried to me, you are. That's
He's
Pete,
found
that
a
is.
new
Working.
He's found a new toy.
Got a new toy.
Found a new button to press.
It just came up on StreamYard and it said present or invite, and Pete put a video on there and I played it. It works.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I can
Okay.
put something on there and Terry can control it, which is
Which is
scary,
even better.
really.
I'm in
Scary.
control. I'm invincible. Right. See you all later. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming along.
Ooh,
Don't
excuse me.
forget, if you're in Ickworth House, anywhere near that, which is in Suffolk, or Anglesey Abbey
Bury
in
St.
Suffolk,
Edmunds.
then
Bury
Hayley's
St.
got
Edmunds.
her displays down there. Bury St. Edmunds way. Pop in and have a look. And it's the nice places as well. And if you're in Murfield, I might see you there. If not, I'll see you next week anyway. Because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. There might be. I might.
Because Pete won't cover for you. Is that what you're saying?
I've got
Next week.
to think of something else to do next week now. Because
Shut up.
I've got to get the drawings and start my new project.
Shut up, Rob.
What's he saying? What's he saying now?
A nice picture
Nice
of pencil
picture
would be
of the
good on that.
pencil would look good on that chair.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Did you have one of these, Brian, as well? One of these huge, great, long pencils. Look at
I've
how
got
long
them.
they are.
I've got
You got
one of
those?
those.
Right,
I've
I'll
got
put
half
that
a dozen
back.
of those.
It's
Hang
one
on.
of the fancy ones.
I
You
want
got
a
one of
fancy
these,
one.
Brian? You got one of these?
What he wants is one of these.
I see.
Oh, no, they little nose right. Just press the button like that.
Good night,
Don't-
everybody.
Don't tease
Good
him.
night, everybody.
Yeah, beautiful, that beautiful Brian. That. Nice thick nibs. Things
I've no
more
idea.
written on them.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No
No, it's
idea.
okay. Right, everybody,
see
we're
it.
going, and I'll see you next week. And a brand new project. I may not be starting my new what's the name project yet, but I've got to source timber and things. But I'll certainly do something next week.
Thanks for
Till
coming in,
then.
everybody.
Are we
Till
still
then,
here?
goodbye,
care, everyone.
everybody.
Bye,
Goodbye.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
And see you soon. Buttons pressed.
Thanks for coming in.